It's Melanin History Month, Black History Month. I'm coming to y'all with some books, some revelations, some information, some knowledge. It's that black and brown pride. Shout out to Dead Prez. That is their song. I do not own it, but I'm representing. This is for my culture, my people. Y'all know I'm representing. Yes, I got the RBG. I got the American Indian. And I got that Louisiana Creole. All my bloodline. So I'm representing. Know thyself. Learn, know, heal, and master self. My motto. Quote me on it. Okay? Let me turn this down, because I'll be dancing the whole video. Melanin Pride represent. Study Malcolm Garvey Huey. Okay? Alright, so it is February, Black History Month, Melanin History Month, okay? It's also Mardi Gras time, alright? My Louisiana Creole is represented here. So, that is my maternal side, alright? So, Mardi Gras, we have Lundi Gras, Mardi Gras, and Carnival, okay? These are a gumbo pot of cultures, all in that pot, okay? Yes, it's in French because the French came to Louisiana. And who they met in Louisiana were the dark American Indian tribes. The melanin rich American Indian tribes, okay? They met some of the Africans there, okay? And then the Spanish came too with the French, okay? So, Mardi Gras, Lundi Gras, Carnival is tribal culture from all those places that I mentioned, all those people that I mentioned, tribal culture, and they're just married because we are all one. Melanated people on the earth, we are all one. So these are some places you can visit, or you can study the culture, the history, okay? And understand, understand. Melanin rich people are the mother and father civilization of the earth, okay? So, I got some cards here. Okay, now, we have Uluru. Uluru is in Australia for the Aboriginals, okay? Alright? So we got Australia with the New Zealand warriors, alright? We got them. We got Uluru. We got Tongariro. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, we got the Dogons. The Dogons. They are our fathers, our mothers and fathers, okay? And we got Bandiagara Cliffs, okay, representing the Dogon, okay? I gotta turn Cray off, because, okay, I'm gonna get distracted. Okay, we got the Dogons represented. Okay, put these here. Alright, we got Ethiopia represented, where Ethiopia and Eritrea That is where the Ark of the Covenant is. Okay, this is Aksum. Okay. All right, we got Kenya. Okay, Mount Kenya. Okay, you can research these cultures, their rich spirituality and culture. You can go there and visit these sacred places. All right, we got Giza. Okay, Giza. Okay, where Egypt, Kemet, Nubia. Okay, we got Karnak. All right, this is Melanin history. All right, and the Olmec precede this, but this is Chichen Itza, and that's Kukulkan at the top of the pyramid, the mound, okay? Chichen Itza, that's in Central and South America, and the Olmecs are the mother-father civilization. The Olmecs, the Olmeca, the Tamoancan, the She people, okay? All right. We also have Teotihuacan, and that is Quetzalcoatl at the top of the pyramid, the mound. Okay. All right. We got Machu Picchu. Okay. Machu Picchu with Viracocha. Okay. All right. Viracocha is here at the top. Okay, we got Viracocha, and this is Tiwanaku. Okay, these are sacred places with melanin-rich history. Okay, you also have Mount Shasta. Okay, you have Thunderhead. Okay. You also have Big Horn, okay, with that medicine wheel up there. All right. We have Sedona, okay. Sedona, okay, we have the Hopi and the Dogon. They have rich spirituality and culture, and it is similar, very similar. Okay, very similar. They are cousins, okay? All right, we also have Borobudur, okay? In Asia, okay, the Olmec, the She people, okay? Check out the Shang dynasty, okay? The Shang dynasty on down, okay? But at the pre-Shang dynasty, the Olmec, the She people, okay? They set up shop there and in the Americas, okay? So, we also have Bodh Gaya, okay? All right, this is where the Asiatics, when we say that the black man is the Asiatic man, okay? All right, this is Angkor Wat. This is an ancient place too. Melanin-rich history, baby. Melanin-rich history. All right, you got Varanasi. This is in Hindustan. Hindustan is now called India. And India is Eastern Ethiopia. Still a part of Africa. Melanated history. And that's Ganesha, the remover of obstacles. Okay. Now we have Jerusalem. I put Jerusalem in here because of the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. The scattered tribes of Israel are the various tribes of melanated people throughout the earth. This is like an allegorical story about the melanated tribes that are scattered throughout the earth. So that's why I included that. Okay, and you know the original Hebrews were richly melanated, okay? Peep out Revelations 3, Okay, peep that out. All right, and we have, okay, with the islands like Hawaii, Samoa, those are melanated people. Okay, research, I can't think of his name right now, but they have his statue in Hawaii. Okay, and he talked about getting reinforcement from home, from Africa, his brothers and sisters and cousins from Africa. So peep that out. All right, this is the Isle Nido. Okay, these are our brothers and sisters and cousins. Okay, and you got Mount Fuji. Melanin rich history. Go back to the origin. Go back to their first people, and you will see that their first people were richly melanated, of people of color. Okay, and we got Mount Tai. Okay, and I threw this in here, Atishka. Okay, research. Okay, research. Excuse me, I had an interruption. Okay, I broke down the sacred places to go. Research. All right, now, MardiGras, the MardiGras, the Louisiana Creole culture. Okay, now, around Lundi Gras and MardiGras. Lundi Gras is on that Monday. Tuesday is Fat Tuesday. MardiGras. Okay, let the good times roll. Okay, the free people of color, some of my ancestors, they were there, and they call them the free people of color. They were melanated people, dark people, whether they were indigo, cinnamon, copper. The copper people are also called the red bones. The original red bones were a reddish brown, like reddish brown with a copper tone in there. Look up the Caddo-Hatcho tribe, okay, and the Natchitoches and the Natchez, okay. They were the red bones, okay. It wasn't until later in life people started calling yellow people, like yellow bones, light-skinned people, red bones. But the original red bones were a copperisk color, okay, a rich copperisk reddish brown color. Okay, so you have all of these melanated people. They had African blood, they had American Indian blood. The dark tribes, the southeastern tribes, had melanated skin, so they had that blood. Okay, and then as the French and the Spanish came, they had that blood mixed in their veins also. And so the darker people, the free people of color, okay, and some of the other ones that were servants, things of that nature, they couldn't partake in some of the like royal parades, okay, like this fleur de lis is like for royalty. They couldn't partake in their royal parades. So the MardiGras Indians, okay, they were darker shades, that melanin rich hue. They had the African blood, the American Indian blood, the Spanish and the French mixed in there. So they started dressing up like their ancestors, putting on regalia of their ancestors. And the Olmec are the ancestors, okay? The Olmec, the Olmeca, the She people, okay? Now, they started dressing up in regalia like the various tribes, from the Olmec, the Maya, the Aztec, okay, the Toltec, the Zapotec, the Mixtec, okay, the American Indian tribes, like the Shinnecock, the Delaware, Lenape, the Yuchi, the Ute tribe, the Cherokee, the Choctaw, the Yamasee, the Seminole, the Creek, the Muskogee Creek. They started putting on the regalia of our ancestors. And so they had their own parades, okay? And they paraded through the public reservations, which were the wards, like the 5th Ward, you know, the projects, the ghettos, okay? And this is a depiction of an Olmec. Okay, I was trying to get to the picture that shows the real depthness of the lips, the nose, and the hair. Okay. Alright. These are the Olmeca, the She people. Okay. In some texts, when they reference the Maya, they're talking about the Olmec, because the Olmec set up shop. They organized, they brought the writing, their language, the Mandi language, the Manda language, okay? They brought the petroglyphs, the hieroglyphs, the codexes. The Mayan calendar is really the Olmec calendar. They had the first altars, rituals and ceremonies. You have the Ikbalam, the Jaguar priesthood, the Jaguar warriors, the Eagle warriors. So, the MardiGras Indians put on the regalia of our ancestors, and they paraded in their neighborhoods, and they represented hard, okay? And they had herbs and roots and ceremonies and rituals, and they had the herbs and the roots, and they had tobacco, okay? They had rum, the hurricanes, different drinks, whether they were herbal or they had liquor. They celebrated their ancestry. It's what it's about. They celebrated and they ate. Okay, they ate good and merry. And you have Catholicism. Catholicism found its way to our ancestors. Now, Catholicism is just a copy, actually a distorted copy of the ancient Melanin spirituality, okay? And so our ancestors saw the similarities because it came from our people. The people that made Catholicism just copied off of our people and then demonized our people. Okay, they got their game from our ancestors. Then they demonized our ancestors. Okay, and so Catholicism is in there. So on Monday and Tuesday, all leading up to Mardi Gras, we eat, we drink, we're merry, we let the good times roll, and then after Mardi Gras, after Fat Tuesday, when we just go hard, then we fast for 40 days. Now, I have fasted from pork, red meat, chicken. I have been fasting from those things for years. Just last year, I ate some chicken when I went to what was it? It was it was during the time of a celebration. I'm trying to remember, but I did have some chicken nachos. They had beans and all of that in there, but that was the only time that I cheated on my fast. So I've been doing this for more than 40 days. So that's where Lent comes in, okay? You fast for 40 days from something that you love or something that you like a whole lot, okay? And during that time, it's like you reflect and you go within, and it's like a purification process, okay? And then you come out of that after the 40 days, and you know, you resume, but you resume restored, refreshed, resurrected. So this is on the last leg of winter. Now, winter is the hibernation, meditation, introspection time, when you get your shit together, okay? When you, or, you know, all that shit is coming to the surface, shit you gotta work on, all your fleshly desires. Now, fleshly desires are not bad. That is not what I'm saying. But sometimes we do stuff past moderation. We do stuff in excess. So the Mardi Gras carnival celebrations are celebrating that excess and getting it out your system, so to speak. So you can fast from it, and then you come back and you do it in moderation. It's a time to celebrate, and it's a time to fast, okay? So that's my take on Mardi Gras. I really embrace my Louisiana Creole heritage as well as all of my heritage, but it's Mardi Gras, Lundi Gras, carnival time, so I'm in my regalia, you know, I'm representing. So I wanted to break that down, okay? And so I showed y'all some pictures of the Olmec. They had some nice colored ones too. Okay, this is the she, the XI, the Olmec, the Olmeca, the mother, father civilization of the Americas. Okay, and they have roots in Africa and the Americas. Okay, so we are one melanin nation. Okay, this is Melanin History Month, Black History Month. Now I'm going to share some books, okay, before I go into the cards, okay? Because our ancestors, they had the African tribal spirituality and culture. They had the American Indian spirituality and culture. They even had the French and the Spanish spirituality and culture in that big pot of gumbo, and they flow in it. That's that Louisiana Creole, okay? So some books. Now you have the Orishas, okay? This comes from Agbulan, which is Africa today, okay? The Orishas. You have Spanish-speaking, melanin-rich people embracing the Orishas, the Loas. You have Haitians. You have Africans, okay? You have people in the Americas that embrace the Orishas and the Loas. And this dates back to Agbulan, which is Africa today. And other places that melanin-rich people have spirituality and culture. Okay, now the Toltec come with the Olmec. The Toltec are descendants of the Olmec, the Olmeca, the she. Okay, all right. So the Spanish mixed with our people. So we have that. That's why they speak Spanish, and they speak other languages related to the Mandi language. The Quinche Maya, they speak their language, okay? Now, this book ties all of our spirituality and culture together as one people. So check out this book, The Return of the Serpents of Wisdom, okay? You Amarus, you Olmec Quetzalcoatls, Kukulkans, okay? This ties the Americas, Agbulan, Africa, Asia, India, which was Hindustan. It ties us all together. Borobudur, Asia, all of that. One melanin nation, okay? So this book goes into that. Return of the Thunder Beings, okay. All right, Iron Thunder Horse, okay. Return of the Thunder Beings. This is that American Indian. All right, okay. We got the Sacred Woman book. This dates back to herbal medicine for the woman, the womb man, womb health. Check that out, Queen Afua. Okay, and these go with the American Indian, Black Elk Speaks. Okay, and Return of the Bird Tribes. Okay. These are books, okay. Longing for Darkness. This book touches on the Black Madonna and Tara. These are the melanin-rich women figures, okay, because our ancient ancestors, they valued the masculine energy and the feminine energy, but they saw the womb man as the goddess because she gives birth, okay. She's the portal to life. So this book taps into the dark goddess energy, okay. And these two are like my Bibles. The Book of the Dead, which is just coming forth by day, okay. And then we have the Popol Vuh, okay. They speak of the creation stories of our ancestors, the melanin-rich spirituality and culture, okay. They have their hieroglyphs and codexes. See, we had petroglyphs, okay. We had hieroglyphs, petroglyphs, codexes, before there were sacred texts and tablets. Then we have books, so-called holy books. So these are the pre. So check these books out. Good melanin history, okay. Black History Month, Melanin History Month, okay. The Andean Awakening, okay. This is a good book. Machu Picchu, okay, with Viracocha and the Incas. The Incas, do some research on the Incas. They're connected to us also, okay. Now that Louisiana and Southern folk medicine, we got the hoodoo, sticks, stones, roots, and bones. These two books, they have herbal medicine, herbal cures, okay, medicinals to help heal us, okay. We want to focus on, yes, our spiritual life, but what we put inside our bodies, okay. Okay, so these books, Melanin History, okay. All right. I think those are the books that I wanted to focus on and show you, share with you, and you can get those books, okay. This book and a lot of these books, when they talk about the Olmec, the Omeka, the She, some of their information is wrong. I recommend getting some of Clyde Winters and Ivan Van Sertima's, their books and their literature, because they really break it down from a melanin-rich perspective, a person of color delivering our history. Because sometimes people that are not people of color, they don't always share everything, okay. So this is just a visual, okay, of the Olmec, the She, okay. You got that book, okay. And this is the pre-Hispanic, before the Spaniards came and mixed in and, you know, forced their language, their language and their culture on us. The Omeka, the She, the XI, okay. You have the Maya, okay, which are the Olmec, the descendants of the Olmec, which they are the Olmec, mixed with the descendants of the Olmec. So, okay, I just had a picture. It's a nice picture. Okay. They got some nice pictures in here too. The Moche people, Belize, okay, Belize, Honduras, all those melanin-rich people have melanin-rich spirituality and culture, okay? And make sure y'all go see the Black Panther too, because I'm gonna do a video on the Black Panther, breaking down the Ekbalam, the Black Jaguar energy, the Black Panther energy, okay? I'm going to be breaking that down, okay, with the Jaguar priesthood, okay, and the Chilam Balam book, okay, an ancient book that has spirituality, rituals, and culture of our ancestors, okay. So make sure y'all go see Black Panther, okay. Some more pictures. This is Melanin history. Melanin history, okay. This one too, okay. And a lot of their motifs, our ancestors, they recognized divine great spirit, a source of all things. Now these cards are patterned after the codexes in the Americas, that is Central and South America, where the Olmec is the mother and father civilization. So they got this writing style, all of this, they got their game from the Olmeca, the She. Okay, now the Toltec, they were really students, and they tapped into a lot of the spirituality, the writings, and ceremonies. Okay, now they believed in the source of life, one God, as you would say here now, one God, one goddess. They're one. Okay, the one, okay. All right, the Trinitarian duality. Okay, now this is God, goddess, and then we are the Christ, the Messiah, okay, in the flesh. So that is why it's the Trinitarian, you know, duality, because we have the God, the goddess, and us, self. Okay, we are one. All right, so our ancestors flowed in this, and this is kind of like a depiction here. Okay, within us, okay, we have the ability to do good and the ability to do evil. And so this kind of gets the feel of the Gemini energy to me. So, all right, our ancestors tapped into the motif of the worlds, okay, the three worlds, the underworld, the earth realm, and the spiritual world. So we have the snake, the serpent, that represents the underworld and the upper world. It's a spiritual thing. The jaguar was the depiction of divine great spirit here on the earth realm. And then we have the eagle, the condor, the eagle, the hawk, the thunderbird. Okay, that's the spiritual realm. Okay, and you put them together, you have Quetzalcoatl or Kukulkan. Okay, we are that. We are the Messiah that is sent to save ourselves and our people. So Melanin History Month, Black History Month. I'm going to come back with part 2. I love y'all. Namaste. Ashe. Ayo. Peace.